Hello learners, Namaskar. Today I am so happy. My little sister Arunima has just come home from her hostel after 5 months. We are so happy to receive her home. Let me tell you about it in Assamese. You need to listen to me very carefully and attentively to fully understand as you are halfway learning the language. Let me start. Arunima মোৰ একমাত্ৰ ভণ্টি। তাই চহৰৰ এখন মহাবিদ্যালয়ৰ ছাত্ৰীবাসত থাকে। তাই আজি ৰাতিপুৱাই ঘৰলৈ আহিছে। দেউতাই তাইক দুৱাৰ খুলি দিছিল। মায়ে তেতিয়া পাকঘৰত জলপান বনাই আছিল। মই তাইক বিছনাৰ পৰাই বাৰান্দাত দেখিছিলোঁ। তাই 5 মাহৰ মূৰত আজি ঘৰলৈ আহিছে। তাই পুনে পুনে মাৰ ফালে গৈছিল। মায়ে তাইক সুধিলে, কিহেৰে আহিলা? অৰুণিমাই ক'লে, ৰাতিৰ বাছেৰে আহিলোঁ মা। তাৰ পিছত দেউতাই ক'লে, যোৱা মাজনী হাত মুখ ধুই অলপ জিৰণি লোৱা। মই ক'লোঁ, আজি মায়ে আমাৰ কাৰণে বিশেষ জলপান বনাইছে। তাই হাঁহি মাৰি ক'লে, আজি বহু দিনৰ মূৰত আমি মা দেউতাৰ সৈতে জলপান খাম। Let's see the English translation of it. অৰুণিমা মোৰ একমাত্ৰ ভণ্টি. That means অৰুণিমা is my only younger sister. তাই চহৰৰ এখন মহাবিদ্যালয়ৰ ছাত্ৰীবাসত থাকে, which means she lives in a girls' hostel in a college in the city. তাই আজি ৰাতিপুৱাই ঘৰলৈ আহিছে, means she has come home today early in the morning. দেউতাই তাইক দুৱাৰ খুলি দিছিল, which means daddy opened the door for her. মায়ে তেতিয়া পাকঘৰত জলপান বনাই আছিল. That means mommy was then preparing snacks in the kitchen. মই তাইক বিছনাৰ পৰাই বাৰান্দাত দেখিছিলোঁ, means I saw her on the veranda from the bed. তাই 5 মাহৰ মূৰত আজি ঘৰলৈ আহিছে, which means she has come home today after 5 months. তাই পুনে পুনে মাৰ ফালে গৈছিল. That means she went straight towards mommy. মায়ে তাইক সুধিলে, কিহেৰে আহিলা? Which literally means mommy asked her, how have you come? অৰুণিমাই ক'লে, ৰাতিৰ বাছেৰে আহিলোঁ মা। অৰুণিমা said, mommy I came by the night bus. তাৰ পিছত দেউতাই ক'লে, যোৱা মাজনী হাত মুখ ধুই অলপ জিৰণি লোৱা। Then daddy said, go my girl, wash your hands and face and get some rest. মই ক'লোঁ, আজি মায়ে আমাৰ কাৰণে বিশেষ জলপান বনাইছে। I said, today mommy has prepared special snacks for us. তাই হাঁহি মাৰি ক'লে, আজি বহু দিনৰ মূৰত আমি মা দেউতাৰ সৈতে জলপান খাম। She smiled and said, today we are going to have our snacks together with mommy and daddy after a long time. Now let us focus on the colorful parts of this conversation. These are all suffixes occurring with nouns, pronouns, and adverbs of time and place in the text. The suffixes e and ye occur with the words deuta and ma, as in deutai and mae, in the sentences deutai duar khulisil, which means daddy opened the door, and mae jolpan bonaisil, that means mommy prepared snacks. If we observe the roles of the suffixes e and ye, it is so clear that they indicate the agents or doers of the actions of the verbs. In these two sentences, deuta is the doer of the action of the verb khul, which means open, and ma is the doer of the action of the verb bona, which means make. These suffixes are two different forms or allomorphs of the same type of grammatical case called ergative case. They differ in different phonological environments within the words they occur. Usually, they are influenced by preceding sounds. We find 4 different forms of ergative case, which are a, ye, ue, and e. So, these are the variant forms called allomorphs of the ergative case marker. A co-occurs with nominals ending at consonant sounds. ye co-occurs with nominals ending at front vowels, that is a, e, a sounds. The easy way to remember this rule is that our lips are spread while pronouncing these vowels. On the other hand, we co-occurs with nominals ending at back vowels, that is o, u and u, which we pronounce with our lips rounded, whereas e co-occurs with non-monosyllabic nominals ending at a and a sounds. For example, Bokule Onilok dekhisil, that means Bokul saw Anil. Here, the word Bokul ends at a consonant sound, so it takes the A form. Moyuriye goes ruise, which means Moyuri is planting a tree. Here, the word Moyuri ends at a front unrounded vowel sound, so it takes the E form. Minue ekhon chithi likhisil means Minu wrote a letter. Here, the word Minu ends at a back rounded vowel sound, so it takes the way form. Deepikaye cycle solai, that means Deepika rides a bicycle. Here, the word Deepika is non-monosyllabic and it ends at a sound, so it takes the E form. Please note that the agentive case suffix doesn't occur with first personal pronouns. Moi means I and ami means we. It also doesn't occur with the second and third personal pronouns in their singular forms, like toy means you in informal sense, to me means you in familiar sense, apuni means you in formal and honorific senses, he means he, and tai means she. The suffix in purple color, ko, occurs with the words tai means she and niron, which is a male name, as in Taik and Nironok in the sentences Moi Taik dekhisilu, which means I saw her, and he Nironok ekhon kitab disil. That means he gave a book to Niron. In these two sentences, Tai and Niron are direct and indirect objects respectively. So, they take accusative and dative case markers. Direct object is marked with accusative case marker, whereas indirect object takes dative case marker. Interestingly, both are in syncretism in Assamese. That is, accusative and dative case markers are identical, which is ka. The suffix in orange, ra, occurs with moi as in Moor Bhanti, meaning my younger sister, with Sohor as in Sohoror Ekhon Mohabidyalay, means a college of the city, with Ma as in Mahor Murot, which means the end of the month, with Rati as in Ratir bus, that means the night bus, literally the bus of night. So, it is a possessive marker which is called genitive case in grammar. It is equivalent to the English preposition of. Another suffix is in green, that is to, which occurs with Satribach, which means girls' hostel, as in Satribachot, which means in girls' hostel. Paghor means kitchen, as in Paghorot means in kitchen. Baranda means veranda, as in Barandat, that means in veranda. And Mur means head, but metaphorically it means end in this text, as in Murot means in head or at the end. So the to suffix expresses location and situation, which the prepositions in and at do in English. This suffix is called the locative case. The combination of genitive case marker ra and the postposition pora marked with dark blue color occurs with the word bisona, as in bisonar pora, in the sentence moi taik bisonar porai dekhisilu, which means I saw her from the bed. So, the combination ra pora is equivalent to the English preposition from. It is called ablative case, which is a kind of locative case that indicates the origin or starting point of a direction or movement of the action of the corresponding verb. The suffix in light blue color, loi, occurs with the word ghor, means home, as in ghoroloi, which gives the meaning to home. It is a type of locative case that indicates the end point of an action in the form of a movement to a direction. It is called elative case. It also functions as benefictive case in Orunimai Maloi Kapur Anisil, which literally means Orunima brought clothes for mummy. Here, the suffix loi gives the meaning equivalent to the English preposition for. In this case, it is called benefictive case as the word ma benefits something from the agent Orunima. Another suffix in pink color, re, ere or here, occurs with the words anja, which means curry, ki means what, and bas means bas, as in anjare, kihere and basere. In the sentences, Okhime anjare bhat khale. That means Okhim has had rice with curry. Kihere ahila, which literally means what did you come by, which is equivalent to how did you come. And moi ratir basere ahilu, which literally means I came by night's bus. So these suffixes indicate an instrumental role in the action of the verbs. They are allomorphs or variant forms of the same case marker called instrumental case. Re occurs with monosyllabic nominals ending at vowel sounds. For example, more, which means with honey, and ere occurs with nominals ending at consonant sounds. For example, samusere, which means with spoon. Here is very rarely found as in kihere. The suffix in dark gold color, ro karone, co-occurs with the word ami as in amar karone in the sentence mae amar karone jolpan bonaise, which means mummy has prepared snacks for us. Here, the suffix ro karone is equivalent to the English preposition for. It indicates some kind of benefit or receipt by the nominals it co-occurs with. Therefore, it is called benefictive case. Another suffix in magenta color, that is ro hoite, co-occurs with ma deuta as in ma deutar hoite in the sentence ami ma deutar hoite jolpan kham, which means we will have snacks together with mummy and daddy. Ro hoite denotes accompaniment, indicating that one participant or more in an event is with or accompanied by another. This is called commutative case. The suffix in dark green color, ro phale, occurs with the word ma, as in mar phale in the sentence tai pune pune mar phale goisil, which means she went straight towards mummy. It is equivalent to the English preposition towards, which means in the direction of. It is called elative case. Let us go through the text once again to see the occurrences of the case markers we discussed so far in this class. Orunima mur ekmatra bhonti. Tai sohoror ekhon mohabidyalayor chatribakhot thake. Tai aji ratipuae ঘৰলৈ আহিছে. দেউতাই তাইক দুৱাৰ খুলি দিছিল. মায়ে তেতিয়া পাকঘৰত জলপান বনাই আছিল. মই তাইক বিছনাৰ পৰাই বাৰান্দাত দেখিছিলোঁ. তাই 5 মাহৰ মূৰত আজি ঘৰলৈ আহিছে. তাই পুনে পুনে মাৰ ফালে গৈছিল. মায়ে তাইক সুধিলে, কিহেৰে আহিলা? অৰুণিমাই ক'লে, ৰাতিৰ বাছেৰে আহিলোঁ মা। তাৰ পিছত দেউতাই ক'লে, যোৱা মাজনী হাত মুখ ধুই অলপ জিৰণি লোৱা। মই ক'লোঁ, আজি মায়ে আমাৰ কাৰণে বিশেষ জলপান বনাইছে। তাই হাঁহি মাৰি ক'লে, আজি বহুত দিনৰ মূৰত আমি মা দেউতাৰ সৈতে জলপান খাম। So do you know what we have learned in this lesson? We have learned some Assamese words used in daily lives and a conversation among the members of a family and a few sentences about the family. While learning this, we have come across a very important aspect of the Assamese language called case. The case markers in Assamese usually occur in the forms of suffixes and partly in the form of postpositions with nominals that include nouns, pronouns, adjectives, and numerals. A grammatical case is any of the inflections or grammatical affixes of verbs and nominals that expresses the grammatical relationship of the governing verb or nominal to the other nominal in a phrase, idiom, clause, or sentence. The case markers may occur with the governing verb or the governing nominal. The other way, the case markers may also occur with the governed nominals. In case of Assamese, case markers usually co-occur with the governed or dependent nominals, as in Rame Komolok Dekhile, which means Ram has seen Komal, and Tair Kapur, which means her cloth. In the sentence Rame Komolok Dekhile, the governing verb dekh assigns the ergative case and accusative case markers to its dependents or governed nominals Ram and Komal. That is, the ergative case marker A to Ram and accusative case marker Ko to Komal. In the phrase Tair Kapur, the governing nominal or head of the phrase Kapur assigns the genitive case marker Ra to its dependent or governed nominal Tai. Let us briefly examine the case markers in Assamese before we conclude the class. The categorization of the case types discussed in this class is based on teaching Assamese as a second language. They are ergative case marker A, Ye, We, and E. They are phonologically conditioned. Accusative and dative case marker Ko. Genitive case marker Ra. Locative case marker To. Ablative case marker Ro Pora. Elative case marker Loi. Elative case marker Ro Phale. Benefictive case marker Loi or Ro Karone. Instrumental case marker Re or Ere. They are phonologically conditioned. Commutative case marker Ro Hoite. These suffixes are also discussed in other videos of the course. See you in the next video. Keep updated and stay healthy. ধন্যবাদ।